We're going to activate our 2, get the pick onto the Bacasora. We're going to go ahead and use our 3 ult onto the Chernobog. We're able to get ourselves a double kill. We're going to chase the Scylla. It looks like, oop, we might be able to get the pick. We're able to get ourselves a triple kill. We're going to try to chase this horse down, get ourselves a quadra kill. Although he is running. Be able to avoid our 3 over the wall. Blown is under tower, eating the shots for us, so we're going to try to get the pick. And we get ourselves a soft quadra kill. What a do, skibbity boo, it's your boy Shawnee B Gaming, and today we're going to be playing the Might of Neptune Poseidon in mid. If you are new to the channel, I add some commentary to a game that I've already played with the intentions of seeing what went right, what went wrong, and hopefully there's something that we can learn together. If there is something that we learn together, make sure you check out the channel and subscribe for more content. If you are a return viewer, this is the last video from the PTS that I have recorded, so everything else will be on the 8.6 patch or 8.6 bonus balance. I think Poseidon is a little bit weaker than he was in the previous season, but I still think he is a above average god. We're going to be going into kind of a movement speed build, which makes him very fun to play. So let's go ahead and jump into Poseidon's kit. Poseidon's 1, Tidal Surge. Poseidon summons forth a wave that travels in a line, dealing damage and pushing back all enemies in its path. This ability is going to consume 20% Tide. Poseidon's 2, Trident. Poseidon activates his trident, gaining movement speed and making his basic attacks fire 2 additional shots in a spread for 6 seconds. These shots deal magical damage plus 20% of Poseidon's magical power. All shots increase Poseidon's tide on successful hit. The movement speed is going to be 10% at level 1, 30% at level 5, and the lifetime lasts for 6 seconds. Poseidon's 3, Whirlpool. Poseidon summons a whirlpool at a ground target location that cripples targets, preventing movement abilities and creating a vortex which drags enemies towards the center, dealing damage every 0.5 seconds for 3 seconds. This ability is going to consume 20% Tide. Poseidon's ultimate, Release the Kraken. Poseidon releases the Kraken, damaging and slowing targets in its radius. Enemies in the center of this effect when it spawns take additional damage and are knocked up and stunned. The stun duration is 1 second at level 1, 2 seconds at level 5. The slow is 30%, and this ability is going to consume 30% Tide. And finally, Poseidon's passive, Changing Tides. Poseidon's movement speed increases and his abilities deal additional damage as his tide level increases. Successful basic attack hits increase his tide, using abilities decrease it. At high tide, abilities are going to deal 20% additional damage at maximum tide. At high tide speed, his movement speed is going to increase up to 10% at max tide level, and his basic attacks are going to provide 10% tide per hit. In terms of the leveling order, we actually messed up this game. At level 1, we want to put a point into our 1, level 2, put a point into our 3, level 3, put a point into our 2, level 4, another point into our 3. We want to max out our ultimate whenever we can, max out our 3, max out our 2, max out our 1. In terms of the start, we started with Sands of Times, tier 1 of Charon's coin, 3 health potions and 2 mana potions. Sands of Time is going to provide us with 30 magical power, 10 MP5, and 10% cooldown reduction. It has a passive that this item grants 2 MP5 per 10% of your missing mana and can be upgraded at level 20. I think this skin looks really cool. I feel like the theme between this skin and the Morgan Le Fay skin are very similar, and I really like the theme.
We should not leave them alone.
He just looks like high tech, future, clean, little demonic. For our relic, we went with Aegis. We're going against a Scylla and a Bacasora. I feel like Aegis is great for both of those characters. Right here, we're going to go ahead and work on our red buff, pick that up, try to get as much damage as possible. We are going to be hitting level 5 soon. I think Poseidon is one of the few characters that has kill potential as soon as he gets his ultimate. Poseidon's passive is something we do want to keep an eye on, so as we land basic attacks, we're going to gain Tide. Anytime we cast an ability, we're going to lose a little bit of Tide. It's going to be consumed to gain some additional damage on our abilities. We just hit level 5. We're going to activate our 2. Activate our 3, activate our ultimate, and we're able to get the pick onto the Scylla. Like I said, I feel like Poseidon's one of the few characters that has kill potential, so as soon as you get your ultimate, you want to look to cast it. The best way to use your ultimate is to use your 3 on the enemy. That's going to prevent them from using any movement speed abilities and also deal damage. The ultimate, if you hit him in the center, is going to knock him up. So they're going to take damage from the Kraken, and they're also going to be taking damage from the 3. We're thinking about rotating over. We're going to go ahead and make the commitment. Use our 1 to kind of push him back into our 3.
Thanks.
Scylla is here. Mia's able to get the pick onto the Osiris. That's probably all we're going to be able to do. So we're going to go ahead and rotate back mid. Try to clean up some of this XP. We're going to go ahead back because we have enough money for Charon's coin. Charon's coin is going to provide us with 90 magical power, 20% magical penetration, 7 HP 5, and 20 MP 5. It has a passive that on a god kill or an assist, a coin is flipped. If heads, you're going to gain a stack of 7 HP 5. If tails, you're going to gain a stack of 2% movement speed. Each effect can stack up to 4 times, and at 8 stacks, this item is going to evolve. You're also going to gain 1 gold every time the coin is flipped. The evolved version is going to provide 90 magical power, 35 HP 5, and MP 5, along with 20% magic penetration and 8% movement speed. It has a passive that on a god kill or an assist, the coin is flipped. If heads, you're going to gain 150 health over 6 seconds. If tails, you're going to gain 5% movement speed for 6 seconds. You're also going to gain 1 gold every time the coin is flipped. This is on the no boots build, or no boots meta, I guess. Boots don't exist. We're gonna use our ultimate. We're able to clean up the Scylla, get ourselves a second kill. So I really like the fact that we don't need to build boots anymore. I feel like we're getting to full builds a little bit earlier on in the game. The reason we're going into Charon's coin is it's going to provide us that movement speed, and we want to start stacking it as soon as possible.
An enemy has been slain.
We're going to start working on Soul Gem right after Charon's coin. Soul Gem is going to provide us a little bit of lifesteal, a little bit of cooldown reduction. Having the lifesteal in this kind of early to mid game is going to be very helpful for allowing us to sustain in the lane and kind of keep hanging out in mid and getting as much level as possible.
Your left tower is under attack. Be right back.
Currently, we are the highest level in the lobby. Horus is rotated mid. Whenever we activate our 2, we're going to gain an increased movement speed. And if we have max tide, we're going to gain a lot of movement speed. So between Charon's coin and our passive and our 2, we should be pretty zoomy as Poseidon.
Enemy missing left.
Redirecting power.
I believe we were just playing with one person, and it is our Kumbhakarna. He's from our Discord. There is a link in the description down below. Unfortunately, Horus is able to dash and avoid our ultimate. The 3 does take a little bit of time before the cripple actually activates. We're going to go ahead and make a play for a red buff.
Enemies have returned to base. Out of mana.
We have a Ymir jungle, which is actually pretty viable. Ymir can do a lot of damage. It is storming here, so if you hear some thunder, I apologize. But it's time to make a video. Gotta do it, rain or shine. It's been raining here, honestly, like every day for the last 2 weeks. Luckily, it didn't rain on July 4th, so we were able to go outside, see some fireworks and stuff, but it has been raining for a long time here.
Later. Retreat.
They hurt your friends.
I'm looking forward to this 8-7 batch. A lot of cool skins coming out. No boots. We're going to go ahead and use our Aegis to avoid the Soul ult.
Ultimate is ready.
Ultimate is ready. Oh, that might lose it for us.
We missed the knockup, so it also uses her Aegis.
Directing power.
Not our best ultimate, but we were able to bait out the Aegis. Our ultimate will be off of cooldown before Scylla's Aegis is off of cooldown. The next time we ult her, we should be able to get the pick onto her,
Enemy missing.
assuming we don't mess it up.
Crashing waves. Be right back.
We're going to check 1750, we're about 100 gold off.
Calculation.
Your left tower is under attack. Enemies have returned to base.
We're going to go ahead and pick up our red buff.
Careful middle.
Enemy ultimate down.
Enemy ultimate down.
Now we do have enough money for Soul Gem and a few potions.
Enemy missing.
Our will cannot be stopped.
We're pretty fast, we're keeping up with Ymir and he has speed buff. We're going to go ahead and rotate right.
Gag. Enemy spotted.
We're going to hold our ultimate.
And no problemo. Okay. Gag.
Ultimate
Ultimate
is
is
ready.
ready.
We're just waiting for a good time to use our ultimate.
Group up.
We use it, we're able to get the pick or assist onto the Bakasura.
You don't need
We're able to get the pick onto the Scylla with our 3. Horus is still here.
Attack.
You've never seen any crash like waves.
an enemy has been slain.
The enemy Horus goes down. That's a nice cleanup for us. We're pretty low on mana. We also need to back and get back to mid so we don't miss too much XP. Our team should be able to secure the Greatest Scorpion and Gold Fury without us. Soul Gem is going to provide us with 80 magical power, 150 health, 12% magical lifesteal, and 10% cooldown reduction. It has a passive that on successful hit of an ability, you're going to gain 1 stack. At 4 stacks, your next ability that damages an enemy god will deal bonus damage equal to 25% of your magical power to each god hit, and will heal you and your allies within 20 units for 40% of your magical power. This will consume the 4 stacks. So if we can time that on our ultimate, it's going to deal a lot of damage. Unfortunately, our ultimate is not like our first ability that we use whenever we're attacking with it. So what we really want to do is have 2 stacks on it. Nope, 3 stacks. We're going to have 3 stacks, use our 3. That's going to get our 4th stack, and then whenever we use our ultimate, then it's going to consume the Soul Gem proc.
Ultimate is ready.
Enemy spotted. Gag.
Enemy team is able to secure the Pyromancer.
On my
The
way.
Pyromancer is going to provide the team that secures it with a buff that gives them 40% increased movement speed for 15 seconds. We're going to cast out our 3, use our ultimate. We're able to get the pick onto the Horus. We're in a little bit of trouble. We're going to use our Aegis. Activate our 2 to gain the increased movement speed, and we might actually be able to outrun this Bakasura with our movement speed.
Your team. Your right tower is under attack.
We're going to activate our 2, drop our 3, make it hard to chase us. With the help of Kumba, I think we're actually able to get out. I'm gonna go ahead and cast our 3. Kumba's able to get the pick onto the Scylla.
And now, Problemo.
Bakasaur rotates in, we're gonna cripple him.
Mission.
Kumba's able to get himself a double kill. We have our ult in 5 seconds. We don't have a ton of mana, but if somebody overstats, we might be able to get a pick. I'd say right now in the build, we feel fast. We don't feel zoomy quite yet, but we feel fast.
My way. Enemy ultimate
Ultimate
down.
is ready.
Okay, tower is under attack. Ultimate is down.
Okay. I'm going for jungle buff.
No problem.
We're gonna go ahead and pick up our red.
Be careful.
You've never seen anything like this.
Your middle tower is under attack.
So the reason we're maxing out our 2 over our 1 is we want that increased movement speed.
On my
The sooner we can get that online, the better it's gonna feel.
Okay, group up. Ultimate is down.
We get ulted by horse. We activate our 2. We were able to get a heal from the soul gem proc.
Retreat. Be careful.
An ally has been slain.
We use our ultimate.
Need help.
We were thinking it was going to be really fat if they were all basic attacking Kumba, but they were able to disperse before we really got our damage off.
Enemy missing left. Be careful right.
2 malbreeders down.
Talking about.
We drop our 3. We're going to fall back. We just lost 3 people on our team. So it's kind of a 4v1 over here. They were able to secure the Gold Fury, which is unfortunate. However, it's not the end of the world. We're still up about 300, about
Your team has
600 gold.
destroyed the left enemy tower.
We're going to go ahead and start working on Doom Orb. And Doom Orb is going to be our zoom item once we get it online. We need 1 more stack on Charon's coin.
Forever shifting. All powerful and all seeing are 2 different concepts. I now
Your right
embody
tower
both.
is under attack.
We're going to go ahead and secure our red buff.
For us.
We are going to need it for this upcoming fight. There's 3 people in mid. We use our beads to avoid the Scylla route. We're going to hang out under tower. Cast some abilities from afar. Scylla is very weak. She uses her dash. We're going to activate our 3. We have our 2 enhanced. We're going to land some basic attacks. We get hit by the Scylla ultimate. We're going to activate our 2. Get the pick onto the Bakasaur. We're going to go ahead and use our 3 ult onto the Chernobog. We're able to get ourselves a double kill. We're going to chase the Scylla. It looks like, oop, we might be able to get the pick. We're able to get ourselves a triple kill. We're going to try to chase this horse down, get ourselves a quadra kill. Although he is running.
Anything like this.
He's able to avoid our 3 over the wall.
That might lose it for us.
Blown is under tower, eating the shots for us, so we're going to try to get the pick. And we get ourselves a soft quadra kill. Got ourselves a triple kill. Got ourselves a soft quadra kill.
Attack the Gold Fury.
Cancel.
Enemy ultimate incoming. Cancel that.
Oh, come on, Be right back. Your left
You've never
That
seen
is a
anything
pity.
like this.
Larger than normal wave in mid.
Cannot be escaped.
We are tied for the highest level in the lobby. I do not think we're going to hit level 20 by 20 minutes this game.
Feeling this electricity.
We're going to go ahead and pick up Doom Orb.
This ancient
Doom Orb is going to provide us with 145 magical power, 200 mana, 20 MP5, and 4% movement speed. It has a passive that killing or assisting an enemy minion provides you with 1 stack, granting 1% movement speed and 4 magical power per stack. Stacks last for 15 seconds and stack up to 5 times. Enemy gods provide 5 stacks. So we're going to gain an additional 20 magic power whenever you have this fully stacked and 5% movement speed. That combined with our passive and our 2, oh boy, we're going to start zooming.
On my way. Okay, gag. Ultimate is down.
We get hit by Scylla ultimate. Reaver gets pick onto the Bakasora with our 3. So that's going to give us 5 stacks.
No problem.
We're going to activate our 2, activate our 3, activate our ult. It's an Aegis from Scylla.
Be careful.
We're in a little bit of trouble.
You cannot save them.
Go ahead and use our beads, get under our tower. Activate our 2, get the increased movement speed, drop our 3. And it looks like we are able to get out.
No problem. Gag.
Be right back.
Oh, this skin looks fantastic. What an angle.
I can incorporate
Enemy
this
spot.
for
Gag.
increased lethality.
You cannot save them.
Attack fire giant! Fire giant!
That's 4 down on the enemy team. Fire Giant is definitely the play.
Be careful.
Horus is here, but I don't think he's going to be able to do anything. We are able to secure the Fire Giant, and Horus goes down.
Enemy ultimate down. Out of mana.
Bakasora ultimate. We try to get some damage on a turn, but he was able to dash even though our 3 was up.
You cannot save them. They hurt your friends.
Ooh, we eat some good damage there. We're going to drop our 3 and start to run away.
An enemy has been slain.
Thanks. Be right back.
Attack the Gold Fury.
The Gold Fury is up. If we could have somebody rotate with us, ideally Heimdallr, we should be able to get it. We're going to pick up the Enhanced Red buff. The Enhanced Red buff provides magical lifesteal. Before this patch that's coming up, the 8.7, it was 7%, and then after 8.7, it got increased to 10%.
Ultimate is down.
Ultimate is down.
This will expand.
Attack
our
right tower! On my way.
Attack the Gold Fury.
We're still trying to get the team on the gold. This is an Oni minion, or an Oni Fury, so it's going to spawn Oni minions in each lane. Oni minions deal additional damage and also have additional protections, so they're going to be able to push each lane unless stopped by enemy gods.
You have
Reaver gets a
slain
pick
an
onto the Bakasora with our 3. That's the Scylla ultimate. Took out about 1,000 of my health. We are able to get the pick onto the Scylla. Get ourselves an immortal, and we are now 11-0-8. We have plenty of money for Rod of Tahuti if we want to push with our team if we can.
Destroyed a middle enemy. Your right tower is under attack.
Whenever we activate R2, it's only going to deal 1 damage, or like 1 source of damage onto the Phoenix. It doesn't do 3.
Left lane.
Never seen anything like this.
And now, problemo.
Advance.
Okay, be careful.
That's a Horus ultimate. Oh, we're in a little bit of trouble. We're going to activate R2, get the increased movement speed, fall back, drop our 3.
We should not leave them alone.
Drop our 1. It's just us up. We have a few people pushing us. But we are zooming Poseidon. They ain't catching up. Oh, they might catch up. We're gonna activate our 2 again.
That's not good.
Use our beads. We overstayed, so if we go down, it's our own fault. We could have been long out.
Ultimate is ready.
Your middle tower.
We're trying to wait for a good angle.
Your middle tower has been destroyed.
Retreat, right lane.
We're gonna get some good damage off.
Be careful.
Kumba
right.
gets the
Enemies
root,
in
gets the
right.
ultimate off.
Retreat.
Retreat!
You cannot save them.
Kumba's able to get the pick onto the Osiris.
Attack
See
fire
Bakasaur, that's his ultimate. We're gonna kind of wiggle away.
Enemy ultimate
You don't need help.
Bakasaur goes down.
talking about.
Ultimate is ready.
Right here, we're trying to cast from the back line. We're gonna use our ultimate. Looks like Scylla used her Aegis. We saw an immune on her.
Out of
That's a horse ultimate. That's 3 down on the enemy team.
Attack
Be
right
right
lane.
back.
Since it's a 5v2, we're gonna keep staying and pushing up. We do have enough money to complete our Rod of Tahuti and pick up an entirely another item.
I'll attack straight lane. Be careful. On my enemies incoming.
Retreat! Retreat!
Okay.
Looks like we're able to secure the right Phoenix.
Attack fire giant.
To base. Enemy Phoenix. Return to
We're gonna go ahead and back, and we're gonna be picking up Rod of Tahuti. Rod of Tahuti is gonna provide us with 140 magical power, 30 MP5, and 10% magic penetration. It has a passive that basic attacks and abilities gain 25% additional magical power against targets below 50% health. Then we also picked up Soul Reaver. Soul Reaver is gonna provide us with 95 magical power and 300 mana. It has a passive that your abilities deal an additional 2% of the target's maximum health as magical damage. If the target had over 2,000 health, your ability bonus damage scales up. This effect reaches a maximum of 9% maximum health at 2,750 health. Subsequent hits on the same target do half the bonus damage for the next 3 seconds.
They went to a bad place.
We're able to get the pick onto the Scylla.
Attack fire giant.
Permanently.
And now, Problemo.
If we could get the pick onto Scylla at the beginning of each fight, I feel like we're going to win every fight.
Redirecting power.
Attack!
We're going to go ahead and work on Fire Giant with our team.
Attack.
Attack!
You've never seen anything.
If we can win this team fight,
On my way.
we'll just get a pick right here. We might be able to get some damage onto that Titan, if not win the game. That's an Osiris ultimate. Drop our 3, we're able to get the pick onto him. Get ourselves a godlike. Looks like we're gonna go ahead and push into the Titan room.
Make it a bit more permanent.
Oh yeah. We are able to secure this one with a W. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. That really helps these videos out. If you feel like you learned anything at all, check out the channel and subscribe for more content. These stats for this game will be posted in just a moment. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a great day. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.